There are still a lot of questions as to why former Washington football star Dwayne Haskins was on the side of a busy Florida interstate the night he was killed. Tonight we're hearing several of those 911 calls that came in to dispatch, including one from Haskins' wife. Megan Rivers had to listen to these calls, and she's here now to share what she's learned. And we should tell you that some of the audio you're about to hear is pretty difficult.
Hi, I'm calling because my husband, he was stuck on the side of the highway getting gas. He had to go walk and get gas, and then he said he was returning to the car on the highway. We were on the phone. He said he was going to call me back after he finished putting the gas in, and I kept calling and kept calling. He wasn't answering. Eventually, after 10 minutes of calling, the phone eventually cut off, and it's not working now. And I had his location, and I just want somebody to go in the area and see if his car is there, if he's okay, if anything happened to him.
Ma'am.
The woman on the other end of the phone identified herself as a wife looking for her husband. We never actually hear her say Dwayne Haskins' name. The dispatchers try to keep the woman calm. She gives them the last known address of where her husband was and says she's calling from thousands of miles away.
I'm in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm at home. We were on the phone. He was getting back, and he called me, and so that's just not right for him not to call me back and his phone to go dead, and he was stranded by himself.
In one of the first 911 calls to come into Broward County Dispatch, you can hear another woman screaming by what she apparently just witnessed.
Oh my God!
What's the address of the emergency? Hello, 911.
Oh my God!
She's hysterical.
Trying to hear you, and I'm in the middle of a 95.
Eventually, she gains enough composure to share what she just saw.
There was a man hit in front of me. I was traveling on the road, and I saw a dump truck hit the man. I'm on the right side of the shoulder, and he's towards the middle of the Jersey wall.
The calls continue to flood in. But let's go back to who we now know is the late Haskins' wife. The dispatcher gives her an update about what she knows about what's happening in the area and where she believes Dwayne last was.
All right, so I don't want you to panic, but I'm going to be honest with you. You do have an incident on the highway, but I can't confirm if that's your husband or not.
After a brief pause, the caller asks for a description of the person, and dispatch informs her a rescue is on the scene. It's then when she begins to panic, and as the call went on, you can hear her begin to pray.
Jesus, you give me a Lord. You survived me, Lord. You're the man of God. Please, Lord, please be a nice to me, Lord. Jesus, I promise.
When the dispatcher returns to the call, she informs Mrs. Haskins she cannot confirm whether or not it is her husband. But as the investigation continued, we learned that, unfortunately, it was 24-year-old Dwayne Haskins. Now, according to the police report, Dwayne Elliott Haskins Jr. died on the highway. The report says his body was initially hit by the dump truck and then by a second vehicle. The report also says that both drivers stayed at the scene. Leslie?
Hey, this has been so tragic for so many reasons. People have wondered how this could happen, and then to hear this happening in real time, it's really just devastating. Megan, thank you. We know that there are 3 services planned for Dwayne Haskins, one in Philadelphia, one in New Jersey, and a vigil at his alma mater, Bullis High School in Potomac. And we've got all those details for you on WUSA9.com.